Hey, what's happening, everybody? Pastor Mike with a Golden Word Nugget for you this morning. Yeah, so just this morning, I was just thinking about you. Yes, you. And I know you've got a lot of things running through your mind, and you're thinking about what you don't have. And I'm lacking in this, and I don't have enough money for this. How am I going to make this happen? And how is this going to work? So there's a good word for you today, and God is telling you to go with the strength you have. You know, we will never see the hand of God move. We'll never have the miracle story to tell if we don't start with what we have. If you had all of the money you needed, if you had all of the resources and the know-how, then you could just go do it, right? I mean, when you get off work today, you're not going to have to pray and believe God to drive home because you know the direction, see? God wants to do something in your life that supersedes the understanding of man, that supersedes your own ability to do it and to make it come to pass. And the only way he can do that is that you move forth. It's kind of like Abraham. He told Abram at the time to leave your family. He didn't tell him where he was going. He told him to start walking. I'll show you the way. Listen, what he was telling Abram at the time, his name was, go with the strength you have. 4,000 years later, he's telling you and I to go with the strength you have. Go with what you have, and he'll work out the details later, right? Well, it's a good word of that. This is a good word that he gave Gideon. You know, as he was in the wine press in Judges chapter 6, the Lord turned to him and said, go with the strength you have and rescue Israel from the Midianites. I am sending you. Right? I am sending you. You know what God was saying to Gideon? Go with what you have. Gideon says, I'm the least in my father's house. My clan is the least in Manasseh. Gideon had a whole list of things why he shouldn't go. How could I deliver this country from a mighty army? How can I do it? And God says, well, go with what you have, and I'm going to use what you have. How many of you know if God blesses what we have, it multiplies? Man, we found that out about the boy that had the fish and the loaves. God multiplied it because he used what the young boy had. God wants to do that in your life today. I want you to know that even at some point that Gideon had all of these warriors, and God says that you have too many. That's in Judges chapter 7. You have too many warriors. He says to him that you have so many with you. If I let all of you fight the Midianites and you become victorious, you're going to boast that you did it yourself, right? And God says, I'm not sharing my glory. What God wants to do for you is to do such a miracle, a supernatural thing in your life that is beyond man's scrutiny. They're going to have to say, wow, God did that in your life. See, they overcame by the blood of the Lamb and the words of their testimony. If you don't have an amazing story to tell, and then they can't overcome, who are they? Those that are connected to you and with you. God wants to do an amazing story in your life, and it's still being written right now. He needs you just to finish it, right? And you're going to finish it by going with the strength you have. These are a couple of attributes I found out about Gideon. One, that he trusted God. You know, Gideon trusted God when he didn't totally understand what God was doing in his life. You know, what do you mean go with the strength I have? Man, I'm the weakest. I'm the youngest boy, and my clan is the weakest in the whole country. What do you mean? But he trusted God when he didn't understand. He diligent. And one of the other attributes I want to leave with you that Gideon was diligent, right? He was real diligent. He was content, as I would define it, as doing a little thing for a long time till change came, right? And that's what it means to, in my mind, to be diligent. It means that you're content with doing a little thing for a long time until change comes, right? So whatever you're going through right now, keep on being diligent, doing a little thing, doing the right thing for a longer time, and watch change come. I believe it for you today. I want you to meditate and think on this today, and we'll do it again soon.